We are living in a world of multiple revolutions. A revolution brought about by technology, touching every area of human life. A revolution which has created a smaller, more connected world. A revolution brought about by people who have defied their age in their thought, action, and achievement. We live in a world changing faster than ever before. A world where it is impossible to know and comprehend everything. In this world, what is the education we need to give our children? Is it the knowledge of Hindi or English? Or the knowledge of how to communicate? Is it the knowledge of science and maths? Or the knowledge of structured thinking and problem solving? Is the purpose of education to give them loads and loads of information? Or to help them bring out their genius? This is the reason we have Iken Scientifica, an endeavor to help prepare our children for the future. Organized by Nexus Education, Scientifica is a nationwide competition for students from classes 5 to 8, where students compete in a first-of-its-kind format, which tests them on their creative, logical, and decision-making skills. Iken Scientifica celebrates the spirit of questioning and applying various applications of classroom concepts which are tested through a 3-tier competition. Starting from their schools, children compete with other students from their cities and travel to Bombay for national finals to be the next student icon of India. The journey of Iken Scientifica started 4 years ago, when the organizers recognized a need for a change in the prevailing education system to make learning more hands-on and fun. Beginning with 10,000 students from 3 cities in 2008, Iken Scientifica has seen phenomenal growth to become India's largest hands-on learning competition for school students, covering over 3 lakh students and 2,500 schools. Student icons chosen as the winners of Scientifica have had the opportunity to meet eminent personalities such as ex-President Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam and many other renowned scientists from NASA. Over the last 4 years, Iken Scientifica has also partnered with several leading companies and global brands to increase the reach of the concept and the competition. In the past, it has been associated with brands such as Parley, Think Labs, National Geographic, and Dainik Bhaskar. Eminent government organizations such as the Ministry of Science and Technology and IIT Bombay have lent their continuous support and vetted the Scientifica way of learning by doing. Across the last few years, the Iken Scientifica has received tremendous support with the media praising the concept and the effort. The competition has received regular media coverage from the leading national and local newspapers and television channels across India. The mega finale of Iken Scientifica 2009 was telecasted as a 3-episode series on the National Geographic channel. With an illustrious history like this, the onus was on the organizing team of Iken Scientifica to continue the glorious journey forward. This year, for the first time, Iken Scientifica was conducted across the nation with the help of over 200 franchises who were responsible for handling ground-level execution for the school and city rounds. With an able support system of the Iken Scientifica franchisee family, the competition received a phenomenal response with over 3 lakh students participating at 2,500 schools in 60 cities across the country. The students competed in objective tests which tested them on their analytical, logical, and decision-making skills beyond the regular school subjects. Each participating student was given a detailed report which assessed them on various life skills and generated an enterprise index. The best part about this report was that it was a comparative analysis of where a student stood with respect to the entire student population of the country. It was a proud moment for parents and schools as over 50,000 students were selected for the city finals, which were to be held in their respective cities or state capitals. Students also enrolled for the Scientifica workshops to enhance their model-making skills and prepare them for the city finals. At the city rounds, students are given interesting competitions which require them to spark their imagination, constructing fascinating stories related to science along with answering questions in an audio-visual round. This year also marked the entry of the first international franchisee in the Iken Scientifica network, as 2,000 students from the Middle East competed in a similar format for a place in the mega finale.
I would like to say about Iken Scientifica, in our country, something is wonderful, we said Zen. Iken Scientifica is Zen. And there's nothing, I never seen a competition on that scale which gives the good exposure and gives the more impact towards to the kids and the parents.
My name is Shafi and I'm from Kuwait. I get a more opportunity to win in the scientific Kuwait. It is the more technology and we can get more education.
Hi, my name is Kosa. I am from Abbasiya, Kuwait. I got registered in Iken Scientifica. I was very happy but in first round I was so scared again. About 1 month, the phone came from Iken Scientifica that I am in second round.
After clearing competitive rounds at school and city levels, only 300 were chosen to select the next student icon of India. And after 6 months of sleepless, persistent work by the Scientifica team, it was time to celebrate the genius of some of the top minds of the country. The top 300 finalists chosen across 3 lakh students from India and abroad. It was time to compete and vie for the top spot in India's biggest science and technology extravaganza for students. Iken Scientifica every year starts a quest for finding the top geniuses among students. What better place to culminate that quest than an IIT Bombay, one of India's most prestigious educational technology institutes. Let us look at how the grand finale panned out this year. Iken Scientifica believes in preparing the students for the world of tomorrow, and the best way to do that is to make them design machines of the future. Using kits provided by Mexis Education, students design their own bots which run on land or water. Students also get to test their designs by competing with other machines.
It's a cloth structure which is made up of plastic material, and I've taken the base of thermocol. I didn't use the bottles because they were increasing the weight. We have these 2 motors providing a very good speed and to change the direction also.
In the round Junk Create, using waste materials like cardboard and plastics, students construct complex structures like an irrigation pump, a suspension bridge, or even a railway crossing.
This is an elevator. We'll go up with the help of this weight given to us.
Okay.
Now we'll fix this here. So when the force is applied, we'll stick one part of this here.
Through flash-based games designed for the competition, Scientifica tests students on their logical, analytical, and decision-making skills, allowing the students to learn while playing. While the students stay busy with the competitions, Iken Scientifica organizes events for parents as well. Retail exhibition introduces the parents to other products of Mexis Education, such as educational toys and books for all ages. The parents are also given a chance to try their hands at robotics and other competitions. Like their children, they are given a set of objects, allowing them to come up with their own designs.
I find this project is very motivating, at least to my side. So thank you very much.
We need to look beyond that, and I think this is the right step, and I'm really glad that my son is there. This is what we need in the schooling system. I think our schooling system needs to look at this in a different framework and see how we can fit it into the system.
It's not after those competitions where only this slogging and mugging goes on. Here's a change. That's Iken Scientifica today, where we find the person gets excited by doing some creative work.
Iken Scientifica is about promoting this awareness in children that everything has to be seen in right perspective, and that perspective starts from the science.
Mexis Education prides itself in being the front runner in the education industry today and invites eminent panelists to hold discussions with parents. It recognizes the requirement of a change in the outlook by schools and parents alike.
Today, the dilemma in the child's mind is not how to get the career, but what career to get. And that essentially defines, the purpose of education having to undergo a paradigm shift.
Just support this, that's it. Don't give your opinion and don't live your ambitions to your children.
Before announcing the winners of this year's competition, Nexus Education thanked the franchises for their valuable contribution in making Iken Scientifica 2011 an outstanding success.
I would like to thank all our franchisees. With everything that we went through in the last year, it might have just not been possible had it not been for our very hard-working, very passionate franchisees. They've done a lot of legwork. They have made sure that that Iken Scientifica reaches all nooks and corners of the country. A big round of applause for all our franchisees.
And promised to return with an even bigger platform next year, with 5 lakh students from 15 countries and an international finale.
We will have an international round where the final chosen few will represent this country, India, against all the other international countries that will be participating.
And finally, it is time to choose the student icons. Like each year, Iken Scientifica 2011 recognized the talent of every national finalist by awarding each with a participation certificate. In line with its theme of rewarding special talent, the top 40 students were awarded laptops and the top 8 received the grand prize of an all-expenses-paid trip to meet the scientists from NASA.
I don't have any words to speak. I won, and thank you so much to Iken Scientifica.
I'm feeling very happy and glad because my father wanted that I should win it. I'm feeling like I'm reaching the sky.
I'm really happy that I won a trip to NASA. I will surely be here in the next year. I'm shocked.
The students and the parents were thankful of the opportunity provided and vowed to return next year to win the grand prize.
Whether he has won or not, it doesn't matter. It matters that the spirit with which they have participated and with which Iken has conducted this.
Next year I will try my best and I will go to NASA. I will surely come and I'll surely win it.
As once again, Iken Scientifica proved that hands-on learning beyond the regular classroom education is the way forward for exciting the young minds of India in this 21st century.